all those things. Even the disposal of sanitary napkins, many of the girls are concerned. Then another thing, due to the hormonal changes, lot of pimples may be there on the face, and whether do they look attractive to others, etc. Such sort of concerns are there. Then if a boy comes and make a request for love affair, how should I react? Whether I am supposed to give a positive response, etc. Those things, mainly these girls are bothered by these things.
So usually how do you guide them, Doctor?
See, what we need is, all these are natural process. We cannot prevent it. It's a part of the growth and development. And we have to give proper, accurate information to the children or adolescents that these are the things taking place in certain periods, and it is quite natural that you are developing or you are feeling an attraction to the opposite sex or even same sex. But our duty is to restrain from that. Too high during this adolescent age group. It is called vicarious learning. We learn several things by seeing and imitating it. That is called vicarious learning or social learning. So whatever they see in the TV screens or celluloid world, especially when it is being depicted by a hero or heroine, they are likely to imitate. Then even from the internet and things like that, nowadays, while looking at the channels, lot of issues, conflicts, then sexual abuse, such things are one of the most popular themes among these programs. So these children are getting lured by such things, even lured by the sex, and they may get involved in such things. There is again another major issue. It as an abnormality or a psychiatric problem. Till about 10-15 years ago, homosexuality and lesbianism, it was considered as a part of the mental illness or the psychiatric classificatory system. But now they have removed it from the WHO's international classification of diseases, that is a glossary of mental disorders. So from the 5th chapter, that is mental disorder, mental and behavioral disorder. So homosexuality is removed, and in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders by the American Psychiatric Association, that is another nosology. From that also it was removed. Now we consider it as a normal phenomena. So in several countries it is the homosexual marriage is also legalized. Why it is occurring means, even we say some hypothesis like during the intrauterine period, while the child is in the uterus, the hormonal variations taking place in the uterus at that particular moment, especially at the time of sex determination, like this embryo is being converted as a male or female, that time, whatever is happening, that has a role in these sort of things. This is the seemingly more right hypothesis, though it's a hypothesis. So during teenagers, because there was a study, the comparison between teenage pregnancy, that is teenage pregnancy, and the women who got pregnant between the age of 20 to 29. This first one is up to 19 years, second group is 20 to 29. The first teenage pregnancy had 50% more complications. And another thing, most of the teenage girls, they are becoming, even if they are becoming pregnant, it's an unwanted pregnancy. And to go for abortions, lot of things. It is there in the society. One has to be very careful. When the children, they get into the love affair and all, they should learn how to protect themselves, especially the female children. And this is my body. You should not touch me without my permission. It's not like shaking hand. The other area, they should be able to differentiate between the good touch and bad touch. When the comments comes also, something good and bad, they should be able to differentiate between, and they should react properly.
I think there is between the parents and the kids, there should be a communication.
There should be an open communication between the parents and adolescents. Usually what happens, when the adolescent boy, if the parents are talking, parents means one of your neighbor visited you, the father, mother, everybody is talking, the boy will stand and peep what they are talking. Immediately the parent will get upset. Don't you go and study? Why are you standing here?